Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. For those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Hey, if you're trying to buy a business, or you're trying to start a business, or you're trying to get into real estate, alright, I'm going to tell you about the two easiest SBA loans that you may want to look at. Okay, the reason is because when you're trying to go for those larger loans or whatever, it's so much criteria that goes into it to make you want to give up. However, if you start from the ground up with these here loans, then it makes it much easier for you to transition over to the larger SBA loans. Now, the first loan I want to tell you about is the SBA micro loan. Now, with the SBA micro loan, all right, it goes up to $50,000. Now, the only thing about this here $50,000 micro loan, yes, you can start a business with it. You can buy a business with it, but you can't buy real estate. But I have another loan for you, another SBA loan that I'm going to talk about in a minute. But let's look at this SBA micro loan. Okay, so the average loan for this is usually about $13,000. Okay, now it takes up to 6 years. They give you up to 6 years to pay the loan back. Now here's the interesting thing, talking about collateral. Like if you use let's say that you use the loan to invest in equipment. Well, if you use the loan to invest into equipment, they would use that as collateral toward the loan. Okay, now another thing, talking about a personal guarantee. With the SBA micro loan, the personal guarantee average credit score is about a 620. But if you don't have good credit and you may have a family member that does have good credit, then you may want to consider adding them onto the loan to get qualified for the loan. Now, here's another thing that you have to understand about it. The disqualifications of this loan is very important, because if that person has committed fraud, theft, or burglary, then they may not qualify. Okay, so you can't pay off debt with this loan as well. So say that you have other credit card debt and stuff like that, or other outstanding loans, you can't pay off those type of loans with this. All right, so that's for the SBA micro loans. Now, say that you want to actually get into real estate investing and you need larger amounts. Well, then you have the SBA Express loan. Now, the reason that I'm telling you about these loans is because the money is cheaper. Okay, there are other vendors out there that will give you loans and stuff, but the interest rates may be in the double digits. I'm talking about the high double digits. We're talking about 20, 25, 35% interest rate on it, right? So that's the reason we're talking about these here loans. And of course, because these are the easiest SBA micro loans to get. Now, going back to the SBA Express loan, goes up to $500,000. All right, now with the SBA Express loan, it could take up to 36 hours to get approved for it. Now, the interesting thing about it, with the SBA Express loan, if you're doing less than $25,000, then you don't need collateral. Okay, so that's the good thing about it. But if you go over that $25,000 threshold, you will need collateral. Now, the average credit score for this loan is looking at about a 650 credit score. Okay, so that's something you have to understand. Also, with the SBA Express loan, they have an SBA export loan. So if you're doing import-export type of things, you can actually get a loan for that as well. Now, with that loan, it takes about up to 24 hours to get approved for that loan. Now, again, in terms of like, if you don't want to put up collateral, because these are the 5 things they say that will get you denied. Okay, if you ever defaulted on an SBA loan, if you don't want to put up collateral, if you have bad credit, and the other one, if you have a criminal record. Now, I know that the SBA, the government signed a new thing about criminal records. All right, so that may be something that you can bypass in order to. I know some of the issues right now is with the PPP loans, and a lot of people are nervous because I made a video talking about the PPP loan that's issued through the SBA. Now, here's the situation with that. those of you that have got the PPP loan and didn't follow all the guidelines to qualify for that PPP loan, they have up to 10 years to prosecute you on that, okay? So the thing about it, you may want to see, hey, did I meet all the proper criteria to get that loan? All right, but the two easiest SBA loans that you can get is your SBA micro loan and your SBA express loan. All right, so this is Houston with three-way funding. If you have questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, or if you just want me to actually dig in and see which lenders are in your area, your specific area, that are loaning money to new startup businesses, LLCs, then click the link in the description, schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.